Hey guys, Scott Morgan here with Savannah River Mortgage. Bringing you today an item that a friend of mine sent to me as a joke, but I actually really like it and think that I wanted to share it with all my clients and potential clients. And it's called the 10 Commandments of Buying a Home. And again, this was sent to me as a joke, but all 10 of these items, I've had clients do these items multiple times on multiple occasions. So the items are as follows. So commandment number 1, thou shalt not change jobs, become self-employed, or quit your job. This is self-explanatory to me, but don't change jobs, because on some loans we are required to have a certain amount of pay stubs. So if you change jobs a week before closing, we won't have those pay stubs. If you become self-employed, generally when you're self-employed, we need 2 years worth of tax returns to be able to verify and average out your income. And of course, if you quit your job, then we don't have any income, and therefore you can't qualify to buy a house. Commandment number 2, thou shalt not buy a car, truck, or van, or you may be living in it. Again, if you go out and buy a car or truck before closing, that's going to increase your debt ratio and could prevent you, if your debt ratio is tight or close to being ineligible, it could prevent you from buying the house of your dreams. Commandment number 3, thou shalt not use credit cards excessively or let current accounts fall behind. Again, you don't want to use a lot of credit cards, because this could increase your debts, thus making your credit scores drop. And same thing, if you fall behind on accounts or miss payments, that can make your credit scores drop as well. Commandment number 4, thou shalt not spend money you have set aside for closing. This sounds ridiculous, but we have had multiple times where people have been given gifts for down payment, and they have spent half that gift before their closing even gets here, thus making them not be able to close on their house. If you feel like you're going to spend the money and putting it in a savings account, it doesn't prevent that from happening. I would suggest, if you're getting a gift from someone, to have the donor send that money directly to the closing attorney. Commandment number 5, thou shalt not omit debts or liabilities from your loan application. We are going to pull your credit. We are going to look at all your information. So I promise you, if you omit something, we are going to find out. So just please be upfront and honest. The more upfront you are about your debts, your credit, everything, the better we are at being able to help you and get you into a program or a loan that might work for you in your situation. Commandment number 6, thou shalt not buy furniture. A lot of people, when they go to buy a house, the first thing they say is, hey, I want to buy new furniture for this house. Do not buy furniture until after closing, because we're going to do a credit inquiry the week before, or a couple days prior to closing, and that will show up and tell us if you've had your credit pulled by anybody. Thus, if you went and had your credit pulled by a furniture company, the first thing the underwriter is going to ask is, hey, did they go buy furniture? And then we're going to have to update the credit. If you have a payment, that could make your debt ratio go up, thus preventing you from being able to buy your house. Commandment number 7, thou shalt not originate any inquiries into your credit. What this means is, don't go out and go car shopping before you go get pre-qualified to buy a house. Because if your car company pulls your credit 15 times shopping for you the best deal for a car, then all those inquiries can make your credit scores drop. If your credit scores drop before you come buy a house, then that's going to make your credit score lower, thus making your interest rate higher. So the better your rate, the better your interest rate, the better things will be for you all the way around. Commandment number 8, thou shalt not make any large deposits without checking with your loan officer. When you're buying a house, everything needs to be paper trailed. So if you have a deposit, if you sell a vehicle, we want a bill of sale and proof of where that money comes from. If you get a gift from a relative, we want proof of a gift letter and proof that where that money came from. Don't go sell a four-wheeler in a Walmart parking lot and get $4,000 cash and then go deposit that cash in your bank account, because we will not be able to verify and source where that money came from. Commandment number 9, thou shalt not change bank accounts. This seems simple, but believe it or not, we have people all the time that change bank accounts the week before closing. We are required under most of our loan programs to gather 2 months of bank statements. If you change bank accounts, we will not be able to get those bank statements as we need them. We may have to wait, which could delay your closing. And commandment number 10, thou shalt not co-sign a loan for anyone. And the key here is anyone. I don't care if it's your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your child. Do not co-sign a loan for anyone, because when you go to buy a house, if you just co-signed a month ago for a car loan, we're going to have to count that car loan towards your debt ratio. This could negatively affect how much money you are qualified for, and that house of your dreams that you want, it could require you to finance less money, thus not being able to buy the house of your dreams. So hope this information, the 10 Commandments of Buying a Home, was helpful. If you think any of your friends or family, co-workers would like this information, please share this with them. If you like more videos like this, please subscribe to our channel below.